Hello again, everyone. I'm Bruce Beck, along with the coach. Welcome to Our Football with Chris Ash. The first road game of the year is always tough. Playing against Ohio State is even tougher. How do you reconcile the loss against the Buckeyes?
Well, we'll move on. We got to learn from mistakes that we made because there were plenty in the game. We knew it was going to be a tough game. It's a very good football team. You go play on the road in an environment like that, you can't make mistakes. The margin for error is very, very small. But we'll look at our mistakes. We'll keep working, and we'll get better, and we're ready to go move on to Kansas.
Have the goals for this team changed in any way?
Oh, no, not at all. I mean, our goals that we set at the beginning of the season are every single one of them are still out there. They're still attainable. We just got to keep working and keep getting better and stay healthy and keep showing up with a positive attitude every day.
What was your message to the team after the game?
Just that. We'll put this one behind us. We knew it was going to be a difficult challenge. Again, we'll learn from it. We'll move on, and we've got to turn the page very fast and get ready for Kansas.
When you come off a game like this, you need leadership. And this year, you've got 6 captains for the first time since 2008. What do you expect from these guys?
Well, to provide the leadership needed. They've been through this before. They understand what we just went up against and who we just played, but they also understand that this is a long season. We've got 10 games left. There's a lot of games out there that we can go win if we continue to show up and work like we have up to this point. And those guys need to provide that leadership, provide that direction, and come in and do that themselves too.
And the players vote for these guys. And Gio Ricchino got the most votes, so let's start with him. What does he provide in terms of leadership?
Well, one, it just starts with himself. He shows up every day with a good attitude. He works extremely hard to prepare himself to go out and play a game, even if it's not a starter. He helps the others in the room, the quarterback room, become better. And he's been a very vocal leader for the offense so far.
On the keeper. And scoring on the keeper, Giovanni Ricchino.
He started all 3 Big Ten wins for you last year, so you know he could do the job as well.
Oh, absolutely. Going with a guy like Art, who's a very talented young player, who's going to have his growing pains. That's what we decided to do, but we also know that Gio, if needed, can come in and provide a spark and do the things that we need him to do to run our offense.
Left tackle Tariq Cole, 33 games for the Scarlet Knights. That left tackle, the blind side, is so important when you talk about the quarterback and you talk about your offense.
It really is, especially when you talk about going up against some of the defensive ends you're going to see in this league. Your left tackle better be able to protect consistently if we're going to have a chance.
Honorable mention all Big Ten last year. He really earned it, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, and he's got a long way to go to reach his full potential, and he knows that, and he's been working extremely hard to get that done.
What about Jonah Jackson? It says something to me when a junior gets selected to be a captain.
Absolutely. I'm so proud of Jonah and the effort that he's put in to make himself a better player and help those around him become better. He's become more vocal. He leads by example, but he's been more vocal here this year. Players respect him, coaches respect him. It's just because of the way he handles his business every single day.
He's a right guard, but last year he played a lot of center. Do you like his versatility?
It speaks to his football IQ, his intelligence. He can go in and play center, he can go play right guard, he can do either one of them within a game. He prepares himself extremely well to be able to do that also.
McSorley to the edge, and McSorley gets pounded by Deontay Roberts. What a pop.
Deontay Roberts on the defense, 2-time captain. So that says something, doesn't it, Coach?
Yeah, Roberts has really developed and matured as much as anybody in this program here for the last couple of years. He's physically developed, he's mentally developed, he's become more vocal, he's gotten pretty serious about what he's doing and really pleased with the progress that he's made.
He's played 38 games, so since he came in here, he's made a big contribution. And last year, 104 tackles to lead the team. What about his ferocity and his ability to get to the football?
He's really improved his linebacking skills, and a lot of it's just understanding offenses as much as anything. Understanding his keys, reacting to his keys, playing with a lot better fundamentals. He's always around the ball, and he's in on a lot of plays because of it.
Appreciate y'all boys, man.
Isaiah Wharton, one of your corners. How important is he defensively for this group?
Isaiah has been awesome here this last year. Another guy that's just really come out of a shell to become a vocal leader for this football team. Again, another young man that a lot of people in this program respect. He's played a lot of football, he's played a lot of good football, and we need him to continue to do that here this year.
When you talk about good football, he sealed the win last year against Maryland. Do you ever talk to him about that big breakup?
It was a big moment for him and for our football team to get a Big Ten win, especially in that type of a situation, and just great to have him be able to do that. Again, I'm just so pleased with his progress as we continue to go forward.
64 career starts between him and Bless Austin. That's the most in the nation for corners. Wow. You can't win in college football or the pros without corners. It's great to have that kind of experience.
It is really good. Those guys have been here for a long time. They played a lot of football. And we all know this too, to be able to play a high level at corner, you've got to have a great D-line. You've got to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And that's an area that we need to improve on to allow those guys to continue to play at a high level.
The final captain is Saquon Hampton. He had 7 tackles against Ohio State. I thought he played a solid game.
I think he's a great player. I really do. And I really like what he brings to the defense. I've been around a lot of really good safeties, and I think he's one of them.
He's played 29 games, but as a free safety, are you looking for him to roam, or are you looking for him to hit, or a little bit of both?
All the above. He's got to be able to cover. He's got to be able to come down in the box. He's got to be able to tackle. He's got to have ball skills. So we're going to ask him to do a lot of different things, and he has a skill set to do all of them.
Chris, are you happy with this group overall?
You know, I love these guys. I've said this since we started even last spring and then in the training camp. I love this team right now. I love the chemistry. I love the attitude. I love their work ethic. We've got to continue to play better football as we go forward, but I just love being around these guys every single day.
And one other thought on the senior class. It's not your biggest senior class, but it is perhaps the best.
Since I've been here, this is the best collection of individuals. Again, you mentioned the size. It's not big, but the quality is outstanding. These guys have really bought in. These guys have really tried to lead. They've gotten serious about being great football players themselves, and they understand that they rely on a lot of other guys and have to lead them. So it's been fun to watch these guys really grow and develop.
We are in the Ron and Joanna Garuti Strength and Conditioning Center, and this is in many ways the epicenter of Rutgers football, isn't it?
It all happens in here. You know, you build your football team on the football field, but it starts in here. We're bigger, we're stronger, we're leaner than what we've been in the past, and it's really because of the work that Coach Kenny Parker and his staff have put in with this football team.
The 60-yard field turf track. Are you ready to go out with me, Coach?
I might pull a hammy. I'll watch you run a 40 here.
Overall, 14,262 square feet. Much more coming up on Our Football with Chris Ash in just a moment. Stick around.